I was born Jodilyn Joy Campbell. The story goes that Joy was chosen as my middle name because of my mother's rejoicing in having a girl after 2 boys. This level of joy goes beyond the temporary emotion of simple happiness, but instead goes to the depth in which my mother's heart rejoiced. The name has come to mean so much more to me in my adult life, for I try to seek joy in all that I do. As a military spouse, I am used to moving, adapting, and changing. When I arrive at a new destination, I work hard to make new friends. And I do this knowing that in a few months or years, either my new friend or I will move away from the other, potentially to never see each other again except through the rare pictures on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. I live daily never knowing when my loved one will be called to serve our country. And every day he is gone, I do not know if he will return to me whole, broken, or even at all. And yet through all of this, I choose joy. I choose to live for today. I choose to rejoice for all the opportunities I have been blessed with, and so many others have not. I choose to live my life in the moment, for I know not what the future brings. As a mom of 4 Army brats, I try to model the joy through every life change. Modeling joy has been critical to the success of my family. When we are assigned to our next duty station, I take time, I research, I learn, and then I share with my family all the exciting possibilities of the new duty station has to offer. Sometimes, this is no easy task. It was hard for me to find joy in Fort Polk, Louisiana. Fort Polk has been voted the worst military installation in the country, not just once, but pretty much every year since I have been married to my Army husband. It was hard for me to find joy in poisonous snakes and spiders, alligators, and living over an hour from the closest target. In addition to all of these great amenities, I went there knowing that my husband was going to be gone training 3 weeks of every month. Despite these drawbacks, I knew it was important and my responsibility as a mom to share with our children all of the positive experiences we would have. I told my children about the adventures we would have going on swamp tours, visiting extravagant plantation houses, and the fun weekend trips we would have in Baton Rouge and New Orleans. I told them of the wonderful neighborhood full of kids their own age. I told them of the forts they could build, the woods behind our house, and the never-ending backyard. You see, when finding joy, sometimes you have to dig deep into your heart, but when you find it, you can share it to all. When the angel Gabriel came to Mary, he stated, "I bring you glad tidings of great joy." I am sure Mary had concerns, apprehensions, and undeniable questions, but Mary chose her faith in God. Mary chose joy. Deep in her heart, she chose to be joyful for the coming of her Son and God's greatest sacrifice, Jesus. Try to be like Mary throughout the season of Advent. Despite the tests and projects that seem to be piled as high as you are tall, choose joy.